For those going to Guinea who do need a visa ahead of time, the eVisa website looks pretty user-friendly. However, I've been really unsuccessful in getting the website to actually work. On more than one occasion of trying to get my email verified, this is what comes up. It's come up multiple times. I can't get around it. And so to do the eVisa application, I'm going to suggest a third party. It will cost more than going direct, but if you can get it to go direct, that's fantastic. Let us know in the comments below if you got it to work. I just could not for the life of me get it to work. Here I am on iVisa's website. They're a third-party visa processing company. They will process the visa application on your behalf. You just need to answer some questions as part of the application process, and I'll put more information in the description below so that you can use their services if you need it. So to get started, I've put in what my passport is and where I'm going, which is Guinea. They also do other countries as well. They're not just limited to Guinea. They do plenty of others. And so next I'm going to click Get Started. And you can see here they're telling me that as a UK passport holder, I do need a visa to go to Guinea, and they're giving me the different visa options. You can see here it is only the 90-day single entry visa. And to get started, I'm going to click on Start Your Application. And so they're just going to ask some basic questions. They're going to want to know when I'm arriving in Guinea, what's my hotel, my email address, so they know how to contact me. And if we scroll on down below, you can just see if you want to tick that box to receive further updates from iVisa and product launches, those sorts of things. And then once you're ready, go ahead and click Save and Continue. And you can see here on this page, they just want your personal details, and these should match what's in your passport. Also, if you are traveling with more than one person, you can add them as another person on this application. And so you don't have to do multiple applications at once. You can keep everything together. And then once you're ready, go ahead and click Save and Continue. Here on this page, they just want your passport information. You just select your nationality. You can add your passport details later if you don't have your passport on hand. You can come back and do your application and then scroll on down, and they just want to know your country of birth as well. And then, so once you're ready, go ahead and click Save and Continue. Here on this page, you have the different processing times. On the official website, if you can get it to work, they say it's about 72 hours. I personally would factor in some weekends, bank holidays, that sort of thing. I wouldn't heavily rely on it being 72 consecutive hours. I would go by business days. Like I said, if you can get it to work, that's fantastic. Otherwise, iVisa will do it for you. And you can see their different processing times, with the quickest being a 2-day super rush processing fee. So you will be paying the government fee on top of iVisa's processing fee, because remember, they're doing this visa application for you. They're the ones in touch with the government. They're the ones facilitating everything on your behalf and taking care of it and making sure that your visa application is good to go. And so once you're ready, you can click on whichever processing time works for you. And then once you're ready, click Save and Continue. Here on this page, you just need to review your order, make sure everything is correct. Make sure you're also applying for the correct country. Look at that expected delivery date. Make sure that works with your travel plans. And once you're ready, go ahead and click on the Continue to Payment. Now here it's going to show you the different payment options. For US dollars, you can use Venmo. And then so here we've got also, you can pay by credit card. I have heard of some people being given the option of Google Pay and Apple Pay. And so once you put in your card details or your other preferred payment method, go ahead and pay. And what iVisa will then do is they're going to send you an email confirming your order, and then they're going to give you the next steps. If they need any further information from you, like maybe a copy of your yellow fever certificate, if they need a copy of your hotel, those sorts of things, they're going to at that time tell you what's needed. And so I hope the visa process for you is straightforward. You're able to go to Guinea and have a great time. And so that's it. It's that easy.